Everybody, I'm back. This is the Terminator. Got my cool shades on. This is day 2. I had surgery yesterday. I had PRK surgery on both my eyes around 5 o'clock. Today it's like 8 o'clock p.m. So it's over 24 hours. I'll let you know how today went. I woke up this morning and my eyes felt pretty damn good. Didn't really have any pain for like half an hour. I took that time to set up all my alarms on my phone for all my drops that I have to take. There's a lot of drops. Your life is going to become just a schedule of doing drops in your eyes. Get used to that. We got set up alarms so I don't have to think about it. I set up alarms for pretty much the first week, so it's just all routine. I don't have to think about it. There's so many drops. You have the 3 prescription ones. It's like an aspirin type drop 2 times a day, and then 4 times a day you have the steroids and the antibiotics. But in addition to that, every hour you should be putting wetting drops in. It'll help it heal faster, it'll help it feel better. I did a lot of research and I found, excuse me, the 2 most affordable and highly rated ones were Cystane Ultra and Refresh Advanced. I opened the Refresh Advanced box. That's what I've been using so far. I don't really have anything to compare it to, but if I run out of it, I'll try the other one and I'll let you know if there's a difference. They're cool because it has to be preservative free, right? They come in these little single-use things where you can use more than once. I mean, it's 1 drop in each eye. You know, I save it so I use it again until it's empty. Just make sure it's like sitting in a clean spot where it's not gonna get all dirty and infect your eye. But yeah, these are like laying around the house everywhere now. I also got this stuff. I ran it by the doctor because I saw it in somebody else's video. Sorry, whoever put it in their video, I don't remember who it was, but it was a good tip. This Muro 128. It's over the counter. I got it off of Amazon, but you can buy it in some pharmacies too, Bausch & Lomb. It's kind of like a paste, I guess. It's kind of like a salt paste. And but you don't use that until you get your contacts taken out. Once you get your contacts taken out, then you can start applying that to the inside of your lower eyelid. And don't make that face. I know, it's not gonna be, it doesn't sound very pleasant. And I asked the doctor and they said, yeah, most people don't really like using it, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I mean,
I didn't even think your eyes were open.
From what I heard, it makes a huge difference. You put it in before you go to sleep, and then while you're sleeping, it sucks some of the, I don't know how to describe, some of like the buildup inside your cornea as it's healing, which causes it to swell and stuff like that, and the salt helps suck that stuff out. So then your eye's not as swollen the next day when you wake up. But use that once you get your contacts taken out. So I'm definitely gonna give that a shot. It's Saturday night. On Monday afternoon, I'm gonna go in and see if they can take my contacts out. Hopefully they can. I don't really feel, I don't wear contacts. I never have. I'm such a big baby with my eyes, I could never get one in my eye. I took them home from the eye doctor and I tried it myself. I just couldn't do it. I can't touch my eyes. But I don't really feel contacts in my eyes, per se. It just feels like I said yesterday, like my eyes are really scratched up. Like when I get scratches on my corneas. They like to compare the feeling as having a contact in for way too long or whatever. I don't know what that feels like. So I can only compare it to what I have felt, which is scratched up corneas from like getting poked in the eye. I've gotten poked by a human fingernail. I've gotten poked by a rabbit claw. I've gotten lots of things in my eyes. My nose is running constantly, especially right now because you can't see right now, but I'm like opening my eyes, you know, when I'm trying to look at the camera, even though you can't see my eyes anyway. I can't keep my eyes open for more than a couple of seconds right now. But even when I do, I can see, I don't see perfectly, but I can see pretty much almost as good as when I had glasses on, you know? Like I said, my prescription wasn't that strong. It was like -2 to -3, but it's pretty cool, it's pretty impressive, and it's only gonna go up as it heals. The other big tip, you get really hot, especially if you're hanging out inside the house you know, it's kind of hard to go outside. I just went out for some fresh air finally. I felt great. But you get really hot and stuffy in the house, and this whole area just gets super hot. So these little gel packs for your eyes, they come with a sleeve that you stick in. Oh, it feels so good. I only had one, and this is a cheap one off of Amazon. It only lasts for like 5-10 minutes, and then you have to put it back in the fridge again for like an hour. So my nice girlfriend went to go looking to buy another one for me. In the meantime, I tried everything I could. I put slices of cheese over my eyes, anything cold I could find. Yeah, but there's no really good substitute for that. That's the best. So, yeah, I'm almost done with day 2. I can open my eyes more than I did yesterday. Yesterday, right after the surgery, that was probably the worst pain that I had. I get little waves of pain here and there. You know, they kind of make my whole face clench up a little bit, but nothing as bad as right after the surgery. That was the worst. I'm also taking ibuprofen every 4 hours, and at night I'm taking Advil PM, which is ibuprofen with some kind of sleep chemical. My dreams are pretty crazy, and since I'm sitting around, I can't really move around that much. I'm like dozing in and out of sleep a lot throughout the day, having just weird dreams all the time, which is kind of cool, you know. But it's still not as good as being able to enjoy my time off of work and everything, like playing video games or doing sports or something, you know what I mean? My girlfriend has to explain things that are on the TV, or, you know. You gotta have a good imagination. Listen to a lot of podcasts and books. But even that, you can't do it forever. That's all the tips I have right now. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Also, when you're sleeping, it helps to kind of keep you head upright a little bit more. I noticed when I was because I'm a side sleeper, if I lay completely horizontal, I would get stuffier, and it felt like it would put a little bit more pressure on my eyes, like in the corners. So I would, tilt my pillows up a little bit, try and find a comfortable spot. I would just use like a travel pillow around my side of my neck. It would keep this, edge of my face up off the pillows a little bit, give it some breathing room. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty comfortable, and I slept pretty well through the night last night, like 9 hours straight, which I usually can't do on a normal night, So that's good. Getting lots of rest, and hopefully tomorrow will be incrementally better. I'll let you know. So until then, good night.